your customers with both methods at the same time and achieve even stronger effects. As with conventional microneedling, the wafer-minus thin needles penetrate the various layers of skin. The microscopically small channels created in the process improve the skin's absorption capacity many times over, allowing the ingredients of skincare products to develop their effect even there. At the same time, the skin self-minus healing process is also activated. A tissue produces new collagen and elastin. The skin becomes visibly firmer and gains elasticity. In this way, not only wrinkles but also stretch marks, cellulite and scars can be visibly reduced. The increased regenerative power of the skin also has a positive effect on reducing inflammation. Microneedling helps to reduce spots, blackheads, and acne and gives the skin a vital and fresh glow. Additional effects through rejuvenating radiofrequency RF microneedling also has the added effect of radiofrequency trapped. As the icing on the cake, the RF microneedling treatment with the Beijing NBT company Face and Body RF microneedling stimulates blood circulation in the skin, which increases the supply of oxygen and nutrients. The effect: the complexion becomes wonderfully rosy and the skin glows from the inside out. When used on the body, the penetration depth of the needles can be increased to such an extent that the fatty tissue is also treated. The skin and body RF microneedling device therefore also achieves increased fat reduction. For soothing and care, the cool and handiest this RF microneedling device from Beijing NBT company offers a third hand piece that cools the skin wonderfully as the crowning touch or as refreshing preparation. The treatment area becomes less sensitive to pain. The soothing cooling helps to calm stressed skin and reduce swelling and redness. The low temperatures also help to smooth wrinkles and shrink pores. Precise settings for perfect results in addition to the penetration depth of the needles and the energy intensity of the radio frequency. The Skin and Body RF microneedling device offers you further setting options to provide customized treatments for your customers. Energy output: you can choose between a gentler or a more effective mode for the energy output. Conventional method: the RF energy is delivered at the deepest penetration point of the needles into the skin. The other skin layers are not treated by the energy. With the more effective interval technique, the tissue is treated at 3 levels in millisecond intervals. This means that when the needles penetrate, the radio frequency is delivered at 3 different penetration depths at the same treatment point. Here you have the choice between a single shot and a double shot. In single shot mode, the needles only penetrate the skin once when the foot switch is pressed. The double shot is recommended for experienced users who want to shorten the treatment time. In this case, the needles emerge from the attachment twice in succession when the foot switch is pressed once. The simple and clear user interface, facial and body skin rejuvenation. The Skin and Body RF microneedling is unbeatable. Whether you want to visibly reduce wrinkles, acne, scars, fat, cellulite, or stretch marks, minus this device from Beijing NBT company is your best ally. It is also worth using for general improvement of the skin's appearance and for the treatment of hyperhidrosis. So grab it and take advantage of the heating and cooling effect of the Beijing NBT company Face and Body RF microneedling. You can also purchase supporting care products for your treatments directly here in the SHR online store. Get them now. No more shaving, waxing, and the like. Treat your customers with the new for wavelength face high minus power laser and for permanently hair minus free skin in no time at all minus regardless of their hair and skin type. Would you like to build up a broad customer base and be able to receive numerous customers per day? Then choose the 4 wavelength face high minus power laser for your studio or practice. With impressive performance and indispensable ability to treat any skin type with ease, this laser stand is your best ally. No restrictions for you and your clients. Unlike many other laser devices, you don't have to limit yourself with the 4 wavelength face high minus power laser. Can treat any client. As the name suggests, the high minus power laser uses for different wavelengths simultaneously, allowing you to treat all skin types from I to VI according to Fitzpatrick. The different properties of the 4 wavelengths complement each other perfectly and work together to achieve first minus class results in the shortest possible times, even 100 755 nm. Many people are familiar with the 755 nanometer wavelength as the Alexandrite laser. Its relatively superficial effect achieves the best results on fine hairs that are not deep minus seated. Areas such as the bearder customers with blonde to light brown hair in particular benefit from this property. 80810M, the classic 808 nanometer wavelength of the diode laser is aimed particularly at thicker hair, such as on the legs and arms. It's also suitable for treating darker skin types. 940 NN with the 940 minus nanometer wavelength. The 4 minus wavelength high minus power laser achieves an additional thermal effect. This makes it possible to remove even red hair, which has a low melanin uncontented, is difficult to laser very effectively. 1060 for an N. The 1060 for nanometer wavelength is known to many as the NDYAG laser and penetrates deepest into the skin. For this reason, the high minus power laser reaches even very deep minus seated. Stubborn hair. It ensures that hair is permanently removed. As the 4 laser wavelengths are emitted simultaneously by the device, any hair minus, whether thick, thin, light or dark minus, is easily removed by the 4 wavelength high minus power laser. How the laser fulfills the desire for permanent hair freedom. The laser is absorbed by the colored pigment melanin contained in the hair and guided to the hair follicle where the hair root is located. The hair color, hair thickness, and skin type must be taken into account. Minus with the 4 minus wavelength high minus performance laser, you can treat anyone once at the root of the hair. The heat of the laser obliterates the root and prevents new hair from growing back. The existing hair falls out naturally over the next few days. The effect of the laser is on the hair that is in the growth phase anagen phase, which corresponds to up to 20% of the hair. Accordingly, several treatments are required for each customer until complete permanent freedom from hair is achieved in the application area. Saint minus are an adaptable minus for highly effective treatments for every client thanks to the advanced technology of the 4 minus wavelength high minus power laser from the EINGNGNBT company. You can adapt all treatment parameters to the specific needs of your client. In addition to the energy intensity approx. 120 JCM and the pulse duration approx. You can also set the frequency approx. 110 Hz of the laser. You control the device via the 15.6-inch color LCD touch screen, whose user interface is intuitive and easy to understand. The device has several cooling systems that enable stable, undefective, continuous operation. The 4 sturdy casters on the base of the device make it easy for you to move it between different treatment rooms. The casters can be locked with the integrated brakes, the handpiece with that certain something naturally. You want your customers to feel comfortable and relaxed minus even during laser hair removal. A powerful contact cooling system is integrated into the handpiece to keep the temperature of the skin low. This makes the skin less sensitive to pain, which means that the heat from the laser is barely noticeable, if at all. Depending on the client's sensitivity, pain minus free treatments are possible without any problems. Due to the properties of the laser energy in the handpiece of the 4 minus wavelength high minus power laser from BEJ INGNBT company, you can work with both the gliding technique and the stamping technique. The stamping technique is ideal for smaller, hard minus to minus reach areas such as the armpits. The gliding technique, on the other hand, is ideal for larger areas such as the legs or back and shortens the treatment time required. With maximum effectiveness and ease of use, the new 4 wavelength high power laser is the best choice for your beauty salon or practice. What's more, you will receive free training on the device and be familiarized with its operation. So grab it and fulfill the wish of numerous customers for permanently smooth and hair minus free skin. Welcome to choose our latest Machine 12, the Frozen HIFU, which is an advanced semiconductor refrigeration plus high minus intensity focused ultrasound technology. With the innovative introduction of freezing point, it can effectively reduce the risk of tissue or epidermis being easily burned. making the efficacy safer and more comfortable. Functions of HIFU machine 1. Removing wrinkles on around forehead, eye, mouth, etc. 2. Lifting and tightening both cheek skin. 3. Improving stem elasticity and shaping contour. 4. Improving jawline, reducing Mary and Nettie